Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. Tonight, worry and uncertainty for Robbinsdale families after its board voted last night to close 3 schools. This followed hours of debate and pleas from parents to keep those schools open. Jennifer Hoff has more on what it all means moving forward. Jennifer?
Julie, the superintendent telling me the district is working on a strong transitional plan. Parents say, though, they haven't received any guidance. So we're looking back on hundreds of pages of research outlining what happened 40 years ago when, under similar circumstances, Robbinsdale closed what was its 3rd high school then, and the impacts that still exist. A room overflowing with parents.
Next, public testimony.
Also couldn't contain their emotions at Monday's Robbinsdale School Board meeting.
You should know all of these 5 schools by heart by now.
Samantha Mullum speaking out then to stop its members from voting to close several schools, including Sonneson Elementary, where her 2 children go.
I felt like what I wanted to say would hopefully resonate with them, but then it kind of hit me like, did they hear what I had to say?
The high-performing school, now set to close in the spring, helps special education students succeed.
I don't know where we go from here at this moment.
The superintendent making it clear more than a year ago closures are part of a 5-year plan to address aging buildings, a steep enrollment decline, and a $21 million budget deficit, already forcing historic layoffs that last night she defended.
This isn't what anybody wanted to do, and our goal is how do we make the hard decisions now, ultimately, to get us to a better place down the road.
A process Dr. Mark Mertens
I taught for 38 years.
has seen play out before as the district's Spanish teacher.
They'd been closing schools, laying teachers off for a long time, so that I could tell that from the beginning.
The now retiree is also a researcher, documenting all of it for his doctoral dissertation 15 years ago, inspired by the controversial closure of Robbinsdale High School back in 1982.
It was an older building.
The process was called tumultuous, included alleged socioeconomic favoritism, and also a drop in students, falling 40% in 10 years.
Here the people are here.
Mertens saying not one of the 40 people he interviewed agreed with that decision, leaving lasting scars and a lesson he recently shared with the superintendent.
I said, you just have to make sure that you don't end up with a shrunken version of the status quo. And if best, you add something back for everybody so that everybody's getting something back.
Some 600 pages of history. Too many special kids presently to count. And one mom just trying her best.
I'm broke. I'm heartbroken, but I can't let them see that.
So besides Sonneson, Noble Elementary and Robbinsdale Middle Schools will also close, along with the services building where all of those board meetings are held. Dr. Mertens adamant that there is value in smallness and also public support, so you don't want to lose that. And ultimately, providing a geographical balance of schools, Julie, should be top of any criteria list if closures have to happen. So it's really important that they are strategic in where they're closing those schools. But both the folks in that story were also pretty certain. We know kids are resilient and they're hopeful for the future.
Yeah, you understand their fears and their anxiety, but a $21 million deficit.
Right.
And was this the district that had the budgeting error?
So the $21 million deficit was discovered last year because of an accounting error. We never did find out exactly who was responsible and how it happened. They were pretty adamant to not give us that information, but certainly an error there that put them in this position.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.